Welcome back, everybody, to episode 38 of our Agility Build Challenge. My name is Lainey for Nerdlette Gaming, and as you can tell, I have been quite a bit busy. It's been a few days, at least a couple, since a Horde night on day 42, and we have been, let's just say, building and upgrading like crazy people. So here I am to show you. Let's raise a glass to our new clubhouse. Oh yes, it is finally complete, sorta, kinda. Of course, I didn't finish it fully. As you can tell, the flooring here is still grass, which should be all floored out because otherwise zombies are going to spawn here. But for now, it is almost done. And I'm feeling quite happy about it. This thing was a weird decision that I decided to make, and I just kind of kept. Now, the reason why it's this specific tree is because it was my only seed for a blue spruce. I have no idea where I got this seed, mind you, but it was the only one I had. My guess is this is a snow zone one, since it does look a little bit snowy, but maybe it's a magical tree bean, okay? So we're just going to let it happen. We could probably have done one of those more normal tree colors for this area, but you know what? This is what we went with, and this is what we're doing. So it's a little bit naturey, it's a little bit eco-friendly, and also it's going to be a party house. Just for all our subs, and to thank you guys so much, because we are really close to 300 subs. It's really exciting and a little bit terrifying at the same time. When I started the idea of creating a sub wall in this build, I never thought it would be that many people, so I have no idea how I'm going to fit every name in there. But luckily, there's a bunch of anonymous people, so I might not have to worry. But just to let you guys know, I will be doing a sub wall in this clubhouse. So if you do want to be part of that, please be sure to leave your name in the comments or to get on our Discord, and we can talk there, and then you can let me know. Otherwise, I can only add the people that I know for sure are there, or people who I know for sure on Discord. So yeah, so with that said, I'm going to show you guys what I've been working on. Now, fair warning, while this was all made in survival, there were 2 or 3 items that I did have to spawn in creative mode because there was no way to craft them. Absolutely no way. Now, let me know in the comments if there is a way to craft these things and I'm just losing my mind. Maybe I just don't have the recipe for it, but I couldn't do it, and I really didn't want to leave them out. I thought they were kind of essential for the look of the place. Here we go. Now, as you know, most of this was made out of wood, so it's not majorly expensive, so I didn't have to farm that much, but I did upgrade a lot of it to cobblestone and some even to just the first level of concrete like this. But I painted it over. So if you might notice, this is now in a beautiful new stone design. Very, very nice. Very castle-like. Very sleek. But I decided to leave the wood tones on some of the window arrangements. These are not really windows. These are just wood blocks. They look like little triangles, and I just flipped them back and forth to create this design. I don't know if it looks good, but, let me know. Let me know if you like it or not. I've also made little windows with it. And I've added these things here, which are window bottoms. Now, I couldn't find these on survival. I don't know if they're available. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. But I did spawn those in. So they were not worth a lot of wood, I had imagined. So I just tossed out a little bit of my wood as I was pretending that I was spending it to make them. You know what? Whatever. I am RP and I did it. So let's enter our clubhouse for the first time. Ooh. And as you come in, there is a large, beautiful tree to welcome you to this nature retreat. Now, obviously, maybe I don't know why I thought there was a tree here. It was a lot smaller when I put it in, as you could tell by what just happened over here, which is like this has grown massively out of proportion. What I might have to do is chop this thing down and make a different tree, maybe a more manageable size, and maybe one that matches the area a little bit. Oh no, zombie! Oh yeah, there's been a lot of screamers because I added a lot more torches. So it's been a constant struggle. But I have my gun now, so I feel good. All right, guys. So back in we go. Oh, magnificence. Oh, majestic. And you might know that there's some lockers here because you might need to change in this clubhouse. Oh, welcome. Welcome, my fellow subs, to your area. Now, I am so glad to be showing you guys this because I've been working really hard on this thing. So if you come in here, there's a nice, beautiful pool The bottom of it has been painted in concrete blue, just so it give it a little bit more of a blue tone. And I've also painted a couple of grates on there. Look, I don't know. It's just, you know how there's pools, they have the little drainage. So I thought that would be pretty cool. It has little stairs, and I made these here. These can be found under, I believe, the same fencings that you find these in. You will notice we also have a beautiful glass ceiling. And I know if you guys remember from our last building video, I was planning on making this the pool, or the pool upstairs, like an infinity pool. But I decided to change my mind because it just wasn't working out up there. So I just did it down here. I hope you like it. I really, really love it. And I love how this turned out here the most. These little railings here that go underneath windows, I was able to put them in the middle of these to create this design. So I really love that design. I don't know where it came from or why I did it, but it was just like one of those things where I was building for a while and I just decided to do something that looked kind of interesting, and I hope you guys like it. I really do. I incorporated glass as much as I could everywhere and just different types of windows. And as you come in here to our new area, you will notice we have a kitchen. We have a hangout. We have a little TV. So I was finally able to make this work, the left and right large, but that's as big as a TV as I could make. I don't know how else to make a better one. I put a couple of couches here, so we have plenty of seating, a little bit of a coffee table. We don't have like a dining table because I figured this would just be a clubhouse where we kind of hang out and kind of do our own thing. Maybe not even have real meals, just snacks and things. So couches seem better with a little TV. We have plenty of reading material, as you can see. These can also be found. So you can find them under wood furniture, I believe. Same for this. This is also wood furniture, which is very nice. You can pour your own drinks here. Be welcome, be merry. And if you don't drink alcoholic beverages, do not worry. We also have a soda fountain and an empty beverage cooler, some coffee makers, some ovens, and some other things. Now, out of these things, there's a couple of things that I did spawn. The open sign that is obviously offline. It's never going to be online. It's just going to be a decoration. So whatever, I spawned it because I needed something else on that wall. That wall was looking really, really bare. And I also spawned in the sink because turns out I can't make a sink other than the sink that you make for the kitchen here, for the cabinets. And I kind of wanted like a little janky looking sink there, like a little laundry sink is what I wanted. So whatever, it is what it is. Okay, don't judge me. This is all for RP. So just let it happen. Okay, just let it happen. So once you've changed, okay, you can come on up. And here we go. We have a balcony. It's not been fully finished, but it's mostly finished. You will notice that I added a little bit of detail here. I added some more glass and I added these little wood pillars to keep it going. We have a couple of picnic tables. We have more beverage, of course, and a little fire pit here for us to hang out. Very, very nice. And then we have done it. Yes, I did spawn these. Yes, they don't exist. You cannot make a pool table. I have looked. You cannot make it. So I had to cheat it. I threw out some wood. I hope it doesn't matter to you guys, but I really hope you like the little clubhouse. Now, we haven't finished our main house, so don't look at that. Don't look at that at all. But our clubhouse is starting to look a little bit legit. I like it. It's turning out just fine. And if you were wondering, why is Lainey giving me so much to drink? So much beverage. Just so many beverage options. Where am I going to pee? Do not worry. I got you. I made you some potty. And of course you came here. Oh, how do you? See? You even have a little entry over here and a little entry over there with a fancy toilet. Turns out you can make those yourself as well. Type toilet, you can make yourself some toilets. There's several options. So I was pretty happy about that. Again, the sink, ignore it, okay? I just had to spawn it in. There was no way to get another sink. I would have had to do the kitchen sink and it would have looked really, really bad. Okay, she's dead, but I'm pretty sure she summoned about an inferno worth of zombies. Yes, we are getting a lot of them because I have added an insane amount of torches. I don't even know if the torches around the corner count, but those are still there. So we'll see. Look, maybe it's not that bad, but we'll see. Here we go. The wall. The beautiful, beautiful wall. I didn't add as many names as I would like to, and please excuse me if your name is not there. I will add them eventually. Look how many extra spots we have, and I will make more room. As you can tell, I didn't even finish this, but I just wanted to get a variety, right? I wanted to get subs that had been here for a while, people who have actually posted that there were subs on Discord. So if you don't know, the Discord link will be below in the description. So please go check it out. If you join us on Discord, there's a channel called YouTube subs or something like that, and you can just put in there that you're YouTube sub. I trust you. I mean, you can post a picture if you want, but I trust you. If you just come in there and you tell me, I will add you. So yeah, please do that if you would like to be added. Please leave it in the comments below. I would love to add you. But if you don't know, on YouTube, there is this thing where if you can be subbed to people, but they can't really see you because you're subbed anonymously. Now, most people are subbed anonymously, to be honest. It for many different reasons. You might not want the rest of the world to know what you're subbed to, and it's just a lot of privacy issues. So I don't want to out anybody. I try to keep last names out of here. I try to only add people who I know really might not mind. They either post a lot of my comments with their names already there, so that's that, or they're on Discord a lot chatting with us, and so I ended up adding those people. And also I got a couple of people from my actual sub list who I've never met, but I wish I could. I wish you would say hi to me, because I would love to meet you. And we're starting out randomly placed, by the way. All of these did not feel like I had chosen you as last or as first. It doesn't matter. One disclaimer though I will say is that I didn't put a lot of content creators in this list. I didn't want to out them. I don't know if that's a weird thing to say. I know some of them, I don't know if they're subbed to me or not, to be honest, because they might be subbed anonymously. But the ones that are not, I didn't know if they wanted me to put them on a wall, like you're like, oh, you're a sub of mine. So don't worry, if you do want to be on, let me know, put it in the comments, and I would love to add you. Otherwise, if you're anonymous, I won't. Don't worry. I don't want to intrude. I don't be rude. So yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted to say, even though some of you have been super kind to me, and I want you to know I appreciate you. And yeah, that's that. That was my disclaimer. So let's get started. We'll start at the top left, because why not? And we start out with the beautiful lady, Rose the Wolf. She's a talented artist who is a very kind person. I think when we hit 200 subs, she made us a beautiful little sign for it. So thank you, Rose. I remember you. I like you. And to note, she did post on Discord that she was a sub. So that is why she ended up here. Not because she made us a sign, even though I really, really love the sign. Now we have TK Ives, who is amazing. Actually, I met him a really long time ago, and he plays the Isle. And I think he's even an admin for a server called New Beginnings. So check it out if you like the Isle. Tigerato is a beautiful man. He makes a really kind of cool video, and he has been a sub for a really long time, and he actually also posted on Discord, so I know he doesn't mind me putting him up here, so thank you very much for that. Then we have Fergus the man. I don't even know what else to say about Fergus, other than Fergus is a total boss. And we have Destiny Man here, 75. Hello, Michael. And over here is the most mysterious name on our list, Henrik R. I didn't put his last name because I'm not a monster. And I hope he doesn't mind me using his first name. Please don't unsub now. But this man is my first known sub. Oh my god. Guys, when I got this message, I will let you guys know, I had a little bit of tear in my eye. I couldn't believe it that somebody would sub to me non-anonymously. Now, I had gotten a couple of subs, right? And he had said, oh yeah, you got a subscriber. Cool. But it never sent me that email. And it did. It did when Henrik R. subbed. Now, Henrik R. might have unsubbed by now. I don't know. But if it's still out there, then I appreciate you. And yeah, that was my guy. That was my first guy. And you never forget. You never forget. Now we have Husky VIP, who's actually been subbed almost as long as Henry R. Which, to be honest, and he's also a really awesome person. I met him a lot. Some of these people I met through Big Red Ben, who is also over here. And I hope he doesn't mind because technically he is a YouTuber as well, like myself. And I did say I was not going to put any YouTubers. But how could I leave Ben out of here? Impossible. Ben was one of my first subscribers. I think pre-20 subs or something. And he is usually doing streams with beautiful Scalar over here. She is a very sweet lady who's also a very talented artist like Rose. So yeah, a lot of these people I have met through the IO. So it was very, very weird because I wasn't really recording the IO. I was recording 7 Days to Die, but it ended up being a thing. And I love them. They have a really great community and they deserve all of the best. Prometheus. Now, if you've ever been on my comment section, Prometheus is prominent. No pun intended. But he's really awesome. Always great tips. And in fact, I will have you guys know that this idea to make a sub wall at all was his idea. I've seen people do that for Patreons and other stuff before, so I thought maybe one day I'll do it. But it never really occurred to me to do it for subs, and I don't know why not, right? Because this is who I got supporting me, and I appreciate all of you, so why not? Why not do it for the subs? And since I was making this huge compound and I didn't know what to do with this whole area, I thought it would be nice to make a little clubhouse. So thank you very much, Prometheus, for that. It has been a great tip. It also gives me a bunch of good tips all the time. So I really, really appreciate you. Oh, Kyle W. Okay. What can I say about this man other than he is lovely? And he's actually a fairly new sub, but I have talked to him a lot on Discord and other things, and I feel like I know him. I feel like he's a bud, you know? So thank you very much for joining us, Kyle. I really appreciate you. You are such an inspiration to keep doing videos that you don't even know. And same for Vinus over here. Oh, beautiful Luke. I just wanted to say thank you too so much. This man has the most beastly beard I have ever seen in my life. And you can challenge me on that, but I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible that you will see anything so majestic. But I don't want to give up his life story or anybody's life story, so we will continue. But needless to say, he is a boss. Now we have Meso, the lovely lady of Venom. So these are together in unity, and they're one of the best couples. I think the best couple that I've met in the internet. They play together. They are lovely people, and they have been with me for a really long time, supporting me. We have played together. They let me into their server to play all sorts of things like Conan, even though I was terrible, guys. So bad that it's actually painful to talk about it. But, you know, they're the greatest. They really are. Venom has been amazing, and Meso is actually so good at building this thing. She would have made an empire. You know, this little clubhouse is tiny. She would have made this humongous mansion full of like amazing architectural design, and it would have been incredible. Just trust me, better builder than I have ever or will ever be. Now we have Robert here. He is a really nice gentleman, always leaving me lovely messages, and I appreciate them every time they arrive. It really makes me feel amazing. Thank you so much, Robert. I really appreciate you. We have Wild Axeman, a fairly new sub as well, but actually really supportive and really great. I've also met Wild Axeman through another content creator, so I appreciate them very much for letting me meet a couple of these lovely people. Because, you know, just when you meet somebody so nice, it's almost crazy because you think about the internet, and I'm talking about all these people in general, but you think about the internet and you think about all these people that, you know, are kind of crappy on the internet, and then you meet some of the nicest people that you have ever met. And you think, wow, this is impossible. So thank you so much. You too. Welcome. And here I have added a couple of names, and they're fairly new subs, both of them, Bistro187 and Toe. These two beautiful people have been helping me a lot with Space Engineers, and I know they might not see this. They might never see this message. because, this is a completely different game and they might not watch 7 Days to Die. But I just wanted to thank them. I wanted to thank them because they've been giving me really great tips. They have been showing up and they have been viewing my video, and I cannot even thank you enough. And I'm really sorry, Toe, that I didn't put your full name or that I'm butchering the pronunciation. I am so sorry. I know I hate that because I'm Spanish, and like my name in Spanish sounds completely different than my name in English, and nobody will ever say it right. So I just kind of ignore it. But if that's something that bothers you, I'm really sorry. Just please let me know. Send me a message. Tell me how it's said, and I will try my best to say it properly next time. But thank you so much to all these beautiful people. And yes, I have gone into great detail about how I know them. And some people more than others, but that's not any reason whatsoever. I have talked to all these people except for Henrik, the mysterious Henrik. You, sir, I wish to hear from. We'll see. Maybe one day we can make it happen. Maybe one day we can make it happen. But I wanted to thank all of you for being wonderful, for being beautiful, and for being part of the team. So I raised my only beer to you, and we chug. Now, unfortunately, this is going to give me a little bit of a buzz, which means I'm not going to be able to see your names properly anymore. But, we had to do it. We definitely had to do it. And I know I have spent most of the day doing nothing other than adding names and talking about them. But I just wanted this video to be a little bit of a celebration to you guys, a little bit of a thank you, a little bit of, I couldn't do this without you. Any of you, even though you might not be in this poll and you might be anonymous, or you might be somebody who I felt would be offended if I added you here. So yeah, let me know if you would like to be part of this. I don't want to out anybody. I don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable. So if it's something you wish to be in, let me know. Also, do not worry if your name is not in there and you were just like, what the hell? She forgot about me. I have not, okay? I have not. I know there's a lot of other people that I would have loved to add here. But one, I either wasn't 100% sure you were a sub and I didn't want to be like presumptuous. Or two, I didn't want to overwhelm the amount of names here so that I could talk a little bit about everybody. And I will do the same on the next time. So on the next time, maybe I'll add 3 or 5 more names and I'll talk about them, and then add more names on the next one, and so on and so on, just so everybody gets their time in the sun. But the reason why I did so many names today was to get a lot of the names out of the way, just in case. And also because this episode has been mostly dedicated to, showing you around the place, showing you the wall, naming all those beautiful people before we leave off, because we have spent all day doing absolutely nothing, guys. Absolutely nothing. Is I have gotten an actual insane amount of points. Okay? This amount of building is lucrative. And I can't remember if I put the points in after the last Horde night. I can't remember. So forgive me, but I cannot remember. So I can tell you guys, we can afford so much stuff right now. Well, we can at least afford to go to Agility 9. Can we afford to go? We can even afford to go full Agility 10. Now, somebody told me that I could get, I think it was some glasses or something that might give me a point in Agility. I don't remember, okay? But just to be sure, okay, and since we said that we were going to fill up the whole Agility tree, okay, I did promise that was going to be a thing, that was going to be the goal of this series. I'm going to go ahead and finish it off. There we go. We have our first check mark. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. And some of these only require 1 point. In fact, they might all just require 1 point. Oh, that is so cheap, guys. That is so cheap. So we have done the best part. We have done the hardest part. Oh, look at this. Here we go. We are finally there. We are finally parkour masters. Your dexterity is unmatched. Deal 300% headshot damage and have a 50% chance to dismember with bows, handguns, and knives. 50% chance to dismember? Okay, that is incredible with anything. I mean, with bows, it's incredible. I mean, we're going to get so many exploding heads. It's going to be disgusting. But also, the handguns and knives, that is very interesting because that means my SMG is going to have a really high chance to dismember, and it shoots really, really quickly. So I shoot an arm, I shoot a leg, and that thing should just slap right off. So I'm going to be really excited about that. I I don't know if I'm more excited about agility 10 than I am about putting the extra points into this, but I think I am. And agility 10 has been achieved, guys. We are almost there. We're almost there. I just wanted to thank everybody so much for watching this episode. I know it was a short one and we didn't really do much other than show you around the place and, I talked about the names, the people, and I hope to be adding a lot more people in the future. If you would like to be added, if you won't like to be added, please feel free to contact me. If you're a content creator, please feel free to contact me. I don't want to be presumptuous and I don't want to add anybody who will be offended. So I'm trying to be really careful, and that's why some of the people that were added and some of the people that probably should have been added have not been added yet. Okay, so just so you know, that is why. It's not personal, and I hope to add everybody very, very soon. But I just wanted to thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you would like to see more episodes, please consider leaving a like or subscribe. Please don't unsub now that I've made a wall. Thank you. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Until then, bye.